there's two feelings that can sum up what I feel right now looking out at this room. Can't even see everybody. Right back there. Motivated, encouraged, focused. Maybe those are 3 words to describe my campaign team watching all of you walk in here today. This is an important time for the future of our great state. It started beginning of 2009. New leadership up in Albany. What do we get? It's all been touched on. Here we talk about tax, the star rebate check repeals. What about any fishermen that are in here that now have to get a license and pay a fee in order to drop a line out there? Grab your 9-year-old, go to Great South Bay, you want to drop a line, and you want to catch maybe a few fluke? We'll put a license on your back and pay a few bucks. This year it's 10, next year it'll be 25, eventually it's 100. The government should be getting out of our lives. They're just trying to generate more revenue. There are a lot of people in this room that are products of Long Island schools. There are a lot of people in this room that are going to Long Island schools. There are many of us that are raising young boys and girls that soon one day will be going to Long Island schools. Well, what about the fact that Long Island's share of new school aid this past year dropped by over 62%? So whether we're talking about the payroll tax or the star rebate check, or new regulations and license fees on fishermen, or the slash to new school aid for Long Island, or more, and more. The person I'm running against was the deciding vote on all of that. And when we elect people to office, I'd rather know where I disagree with them than have no idea where they stand on anything. Electing people to office that on day one are showing us their fancy pop cards or their website and saying this is who I am, and on day 2 there's someone totally different. I'll tell you a little story about when I started law school in Albany. And no knock on anyone that I went to law school with. I happened to be going to law school with Senator Skelson, Chief of Staff, is one of them, so it's no slight to anyone in particular. But on day 1, they were some of the coolest people here in law school. They were wearing the shorts, their sandals, their backpack, their hat backwards. These were decent people. They just wanted to go to law school and learn the law. And on day 2, I can't tell you how many of them were wearing their fancy 3-piece suits, and their hair was all slicked, and they had their pancakes as if they were already making $200,000-$300,000 a year. And no offense to all the attorneys in here, I happen to be one of them. But there are good ones like Vinny, for example, Moderano, and the others that are looking at crowd. So no knock on the lawyers. But you know what? That's what we're getting up in Albany. We're electing people on day 1, and on day 2, they are someone totally different. And when we're done with the speech, I invite you to go to the front room